way the desire the players showed, the courage as well. You know, after us beating them.
Isn't it? There's a lot of faces pulled. Is this on now then? Yep. Welcome to the Boulevard for this afternoon's game between Widnes and Hull FC. Important match for both sides. Hull with a good home record. Won 4 home games in the league and 9 in total. Widnes, well, they haven't got too much of a good away record. Only won 2 of the last 6 away matches in the league. They were up here on Humberside against Hull KR, first match of the season, and then last week against Salford. So it's Hull to kick off, and a long kick. Mostly Coloto takes the ball in. I must apologise before we start for the lack of off-the-ball comment today. I'm actually sat outside the Boulevard watching this on a television screen due to the presence of Sky TV. So excuses made in advance for any mistakes. And the first penalty of the game goes to Widnes. Offside against Hull. Widnes again with Richie Ayres in the loose forward position, and Emosi Coloto's top form at the moment, keeping him in the number 12 shirt. Golding just finds touch there. Widnes take the ball in for Milo. Takes the first drive off the tap penalty. Paul Hume behind the half-back. Switch to the left, looks to be on, but Moriarty comes in driving towards the sticks. Just past the 20-metre line, and now the inside ball. Ayres can't knock the first tackle off. Held the ball up, but just couldn't offload. Line out to the left. O'Neill, dummies, and crossing given by the official. Julian O'Neill just hanging on there to that ball, perhaps a little bit too long. Misunderstanding with the oncoming Widnes player. So a chance for Hull to take some pressure off. So Hull in possession. Coloto and Paul Hume just put Gay down. Ivan Henjak sets the ball up. Good spell of attack by Hull, made some ground in these tackles. The ball back for the kick, and that's a good kick, excellent kick. Finds touch just short of the Widnes 20-metre line. And the Widnes forwards just wander back. They're not relishing going all that way back. So Bobby Golding feeds. Adrian Hadley comes in off left wing. Came on the sub against Salford and actually scored in Widnes's hammering of Salford midweek. And has earned himself a place in the starting lineup today, but Widnes lose possession as just couldn't hang on to that ball. Dannett couldn't take possession either, so it's a scrum down. The first knock on will count. Ivan Henjak to feed. Long ball out. Hull making good use of this close side with an excellent tackle. Well, a penalty there for holding down. Officials obviously have been told to get the ball underway quickly, and Widnes not allowing Hull to do that. Not the best of kicks, but it puts Hull 10 metres off that 20-metre mark. Sharp to the short side. It's a good sidestep. It went past Paul Moriarty. The Widnes cover came across. Hull making good use again of this near side. Good slip pass there to Wilson coming onto it. And again Hull bring it to the blind side and then switch it back to the left. Excellent passing. Crowd shouts for the high tackle, but nothing given. And the final tackle, Widnes line held out well so far. A chip to Ludo, it's a chase. Oh, well, that was so close there. Nolan just beaten by the final bounce of the ball. Stuart Spruce keen to get the game back underway. So Widnes take in the second drive from that tap penalty, or that tap out on the 20-metre line, I should say. Hume gets the long ball out to Golding, but again good defence by Hull. And the long ball back. Widnes again using Paul Moriarty as an infield kicker. It's a tactic that they've used quite often this season when Moriarty's been fit to play. David Hume just using one of his old slicks there to slowly play the ball down slightly. Master of the art is David Hume. Not everybody's most popular player, but he certainly does the business for Widnes over the years. Good tackle by Paul Moriarty, almost took the dummy. Sharp, that's an excellent ball, a great attacking chance for Hull, and the ball out. Eastwood on the right wing, an excellent inside ball. Well, that's the first score of the match. Nolan just came onto that final ball, went past Stuart Spruce with not much chance, and slipped as well at the same time. So 10 minutes into the first half, and Hull have taken an early lead, coming again from good play on this near side. A good burst by Eastwood set up the play, and good support play too. 4 points to 0. And so finally Eastwood will now make the kick, attempts to put Hull 6 points to 0 up, and that one sails over. So a good start for the Humberside team, 6 points to 0. Chase up by Imosi Kloto. Good tackling again by Widnes. 1 up, 1 down on Wilson. But again, Hull have made good ground almost to the halfway line from that kick-off. And now the line's crossed into the Widnes half. And a long ball again back for the kick, and that's another good kick, sends Hadley back to the corner. Hadley tackled well by the Hull try scorer. Stuart Spruce goes from half back. Quick thinking by Stuart Spruce, made a few meters there, just caught Hull napping at the play of the ball. Now the forwards come into it in the form of Paul Moriarty. Kloto with that familiar dummy. Well, that wasn't the best of balls. Now the kick in from Golding down towards that left wing, but fielded well. And a big hit by Golding on Gay. And again Golding in on the tackle. Now Hull should look for the forwards, and here comes the first forward drive in. Quite a firm pitch down there, but surface mud is making that slippy, and I'm sure it'll get worse as the game goes on, as the pitch gets cut up. But although it is windy and combined with that mud, not bad conditions here for the Rugby League, considering the weather of late. Hadley takes that one on the bounce, comes inside, can't escape the first tackle. That's an excellent ball, and Widnes continue the move. John Devereux, as he got the legs, excellent ankle tap. Couldn't just make out the whole play. We made that crucial ankle tap, but if it hadn't happened, I think Devereux would have been away down that far wing. Well, the crowd again spots something, and this time the touch judge comes on. The two officials consult, and the penalty goes to Hull. It's yours, I think, the player penalised. "17 minutes into this Stones Bitter Championship match, still just 6 points to 0 for Hull. Widnes desperate to win here. were just 4 points off the bottom of the table, amazingly enough, before that game against Salford, and level with Salford on points, although with a game in hand. And well, questions that are being asked in various places whether Widnes will actually even make the top 8 playoffs this season. Just managed it last year, but obviously there's a long way to go yet. Good ball out, and again, well, the gap was there. Gay, I think it was, coming through the gap, just couldn't hang on to that ball, but the gap was definitely there. Widnes found wanting again on this right-hand wing. The knock on, the ball hooked well back as it bobbled towards the whole side of the scrum there for one fleeting second. But Widnes in possession. And coming away well, making good ground there on the far side. The ball was lost, the touch judge makes a decision. Andy Courier lost the ball, it seemed to roll backwards, but the touch judge has given the feed to Hull. Well, that's a pity, because that was a good break by Andy Courier. Just lost it as he got up to play the ball. Excellent tackling again by Widnes. Breaks down that move. Henjak keeps the ball alive, coming again to this close wing. Hume and Adrian Hadley not played together as centre and wing partnership too often. That ball bobbles away from Devereux, it finds touch. I was just making the point there that I wondered if Hull were playing on that lack of experience of the two players playing together. I'm sure that both players are experienced enough to quickly form an understanding of each other's play and attack and defence. But that's certainly the wing that Hull have been using to attack. A suspicious play the ball there for John Devereux, but it's allowed to go on. Now Widnes comes to the short side with Emosi Kaloto. He slips a good ball back there to Hadley. Hadley finds a gap in centre field, beats the first one, he breaks out the second tackle. Hume's in support, but David Hume there is too close to Hadley, and a bad pass out by the Widnes winger. Spoilt the good work, and now Hull come away. Gay, great cover tackle by John Devereux. Gay had slipped past Stuart Spruce, but again slap marking at the play the ball, and Hull have capitalised. Scott Dale takes advantage of that poor defence by Widnes at the play of the ball, and that coming well from an excellent break by Adrian Hadley. The final pass was too ambitious. Gay just took it all the way down the field, tackled at the last stitch. But Hull now 10 points up. Steadies himself, comes up to it, left-footed kicker, and slots it over. 12 points to nil, 21 minutes gone in this first half, and Widnes with a lot to do. Well, Widnes penalised immediately off. Widnes penalised immediately off the kick-off. Touch of indiscipline. And it just gives possession to Hull further down the field. And this is becoming hard work for Widnes. Just short of the Widnes half. again with a chance to add further pressure to Widnes. Widnes don't have the best of records here at the Boulevard. Excellent long ball out with a fumble. And again, Hull making good use of the long ball, but this time fumbled by James Grant. O'Neill gets the ball out. Hume keeps that one alive. An excellent ball out. Currier, can he get the ball out? He does to Devereux. Devereux steps in. Support out there from Julian O'Neill. O'Neill just loses his footing, slips in the mud. Hume, that's a good step by ours. He just can't flip the ball up to John Devereux. That was the intention. O'Neill, soft drop-off ball to Mimosa Coloto. Coloto just takes it in, takes the tackle. Goulding, O'Neill misses out Moriarty, gets the ball out to David Hume. Hume beats the first tackle, keeps the ball alive. Not the best of passes, but picked up. And for Milo, spots the gap and he goes for it. He's got Devereux in support. He can't get the ball out to Devereux. Not tackled, but as he got up there, he lost the ball. Bounced out of his hand. So another chance goes begging for Widnes, but a few gaps found there in the whole line. An awful pass. And the Hull hooker doing well to pick that one up, but takes a knock on his knee. And Jackson looks in a certain amount of agony there. Promising attack that for Widnes, and perhaps a sign of what they're capable of. David Hume found a gap as he burst the first tackle. We've already seen Hadley find a gap in the Hull defence, and then for Milo did a similar thing, just losing the ball as he attempted to keep going. Put out of the Regal Trophy in the semi-final by Wigan. Well, that was a terrible pass there. Paul Moriarty spotted that a mile off. He was straight in on Dennett, and really the ball should never have been given. So possession back to Widnes. O'Neill just caught short of the 20-metre line. Goulding's got men outside. Twisting the tackle, can't get the ball out. Widnes again could come to this side, and that's what Currier does. Then he changes his mind, steps back, straight into the Hull defence. Knocks off the first tackle. And then just dipped his shoulder. Goulding, Howard. Well, that was the final tackle for Widnes, and they didn't attempt to put a kick in. Sharp taking the ball to the far side. So just over 10 minutes left in this first half, and I guess possession and position more or less equal, but it's Hull who've made the most of the gaps. Paul Moriarty charges that down though, and good play by Moriarty, just not attempting to kick further ahead, just dives on it. Hume makes the gap there, good support by Goulding. Goulding beats the first tackle, steps inside, he's still going, he gets the ball out to Hadley. Hadley steps, tackled short of the line. Paul Eastwood came across for the crucial tackle there. Hume, Widnes moved the ball out. O'Neill steps away from the first, let the ball out to Ayres. Ayres close to the line. He's tackled short. Well, watch what Ayres done. Ayres was tackled short there. He just, for some reason, reached out thinking that he could put the ball down over the line. And I think if he'd succeeded, it would have been classed as a double movement anyway. It was only the second or third tackle for Widnes. And as it was, they ended up losing possession. Sharp tackled well by Stuart Spruce. Harvey Howard eventually makes the tackle on Walker. Been out with a hamstring injury, Harvey Howard, though hasn't actually missed too many games because of the bad weather. So Widnes coming a bit more into this game in the closing stages of the first half. Good quick play the ball. Hume did well to get that one out. A knock on surely, yes. The intercept almost came off for Jackson, but the ball just hits the ground, giving Widnes another set of 6 tackles. Cooling Feeds takes the ball out, and the penalty, yes, the whole scrum broke far too early there, and the back line also moved up. Virtually every whole player there must have been offside, because the whole scrum just virtually stood up as Golding put the ball in. Hume to give the ball to Harvey Howard. Howard bounces off the first, and he's hurt. That hurt Harvey Howard. Howard's got a problem there. He went straight down as the big hit came in. And, well, did he drop the ball? It looked to me as if he did. I don't know if he just managed to catch it before it hit the ground, but he certainly suffered there. He's maybe just winded, but it looked to be a bit more serious. Well, he gets up, he's okay, and Widnes maintain possession. Paul Hume slips the ball, change of direction, and Julian O'Neill again dummies and then steps behind. Coloto has a tendency to look hesitant when he does those dummies, O'Neill, and obviously he and Coloto haven't played that many matches together. The timing just not quite there, and possession back to Hull. That Hull will be just happy now to keep possession and then kick down into the Widnes half. 5 minutes or so left in this first half, and there's no need for Hull to do anything spectacular and risk losing possession, but well, that's what they do. The gap was there. The final pass again was just one too many, and it gives Widnes possession back, another chance to attack. Goulding again comes up in possession. O'Neill, career goes crossfield, good play by the Widnes centre. Paul Hume there takes advantage of the whole marker moving up very quickly, and Hume managed to even get behind his back there. Coloto in support. Golding, long ball out. O'Neill looks for support and again just stands with the ball, waiting for support, can't get the ball out. David Hume, O'Neill just having a bit of a laugh there with his tackling player as Ayres makes good ground for Widnes. Golding, O'Neill, misses out Moriarty, Coloto dummies, he's got Moriarty in support, Coloto's still going, he's lost the ball. A tackle there just caught Coloto's arm and the ball went spinning loose. And Judd Sharp takes the ball in for Hull. Widnes perhaps just a little bit more on top towards the closing stages here, but things just not sticking for them as it did against Salford on Wednesday night. Everything that Widnes did came off, although Salford admittedly were quite poor on that occasion. Today it's just not going for Widnes. The final tackle for Hull. Again the ball comes to this short side for the kick to touch. Hadley takes it with ease, he's going towards touch. Well, he's close to touch there and he took a little bit of a risk, the Widnes winger. Bumped off the first tackle and that allowed him just to step infield. Golding, good short ball. Third tackle for Widnes. Hume just couldn't get the ball up there. David Hume was steaming up in support. O'Neill looks again. Harvey Howard in support. Gap there, perhaps for Golding. He steps through it. Good side step by Bobby Golding. He's got support. Gets the ball out to Hume. Hume just caught by the cover tackle. The final tackle for Widnes. Will Curry move it? Must be kicked here, surely. Well, anything can happen with a kick. It's fielded well. Hume can't complete the tackle and Walker comes away with the ball. Paul Eastwood, good break, but a good tackle eventually by Julian O'Neill, the Widnes Aussie from Brisbane. Sharp. And the ball back for the kick. That's where Hull want to keep Widnes, just down inside that 20-metre line. Hadley wanders over, picks up. Can't break the first tackle. 4 Hull players up in a good line there, chasing that kick. And the ball kicked through. Well, that was dangerous for Widnes because Stuart Spruce was next to the play of the ball. There was no cover at full back. Fortunately for Widnes, Spruce was able to get back. As we approach the half-time hooter, Widnes still penned in deep in that half. And the Courier just looks at the referee there, felt he was being interfered with, I think, at the play of the ball. Paul Hume turned to his left, couldn't find any support. Julian O'Neill slings a long ball out back for Paul Moriarty to put the kick in. Kick turns the winger and the full-back. Gay looks to get away from John Devereux, but Devereux just catches him by the collar. That's a good step and there's a gap there, centre field. Excellent tackle. Eastwood found a massive gap in the Widnes line. A crucial cover tackle, and well, I thought that may have hurt Eastwood. He went flying up in the air. He must have come down with a hefty bang, but he's back to his feet. The ball goes loose, but went backwards. Final tackle for Hull. Another chance to kick down to the Widnes line while they move the ball out, and then the kick comes in. Not the best of kicks, but Widnes cover slow to get there. Adrian Hadley just leaving that one for Stuart Spruce. Spruce had further to come. And this has been good defensive display by Hull in this first half. The line broken once or twice. In fact, both sides finding similar gaps in each other's lines. On the odd occasion, Hull managing to capitalise on that. John Devereux steps in. He's still going. Good strong play by Devereux. Golding swings it out to O'Neill. O'Neill support inside. Well, that ball just bounced away from Richie Ayres. Just seemed to whisk past him. Ayres was in the gap. The final tackle for Widnes. The kick comes into the corner and it finds touch. A good kick. Paul Eastwood not taking the chance of touching that ball. Just allows it to go out just short of the corner flag. Substitution made there for Hull. I think it's Sharp that's gone off. I can't at the moment say who's come on because being outside the ground I can't actually hear the tannoy system. I think it's Mike Dixon, the number 14 that's come on for Hull. Throwing the ball about in centre field, keeping the ball alive, making some ground, but again I just wondered if it's a bit risky at this stage of the half as we come towards the half time. Kick deep, again Hadley fields, and again the same 4 players up in the whole line. Stuart Spruce can't get away from the tackle, turn to look for support. Jackson came flying in and cut that off. Coloto gets the ball out. Hume keeps it alive. This is good support play by Widnes. Hadley looks, Paul Hume was there but not worth a pass. And Albie Howard keeps the ball alive. One-handed pass out to Golding. Golding looks for support. He goes through the gap. Long ball out. Devereux picks up well on the bounce. Tries to go past his opposite number than he does. Devereux's still going. An excellent play by John Devereux. Just caught by the seat of his pants. Evaded the tackle of Matt Donkin. Takes the ball back towards the blind side. Again looks for support but cut off by the Hull players. Final tackle for Widnes. Golding chips over. That's a useful looking chip. Did Golding knock on? Well, it's gone to a Hull player anyway, so it doesn't matter. Courier just does enough to halt that burst by Wilson. At half time. Hasn't been too much stoppage time in this half. Hull again keep the ball alive well, and they seem to have come to life in the last couple of minutes. Again Hull, the Widnes line's a bit disorganised at the moment. 3 players not yet back in the line. That was in centre field. Well, Hull, all the Hull players are onside. Well, that was lucky for Widnes because for some reason Paul Moriarty just seemed to be leaving that ball. He was actually onside. but so were the Hull players, because the attempted charge down came off a Widnes player, plays all the Hull players onside, but Moriarty was just pushed away, hence the penalty to Widnes. So perhaps a final chance for the Chemics to close the gap on Hull. Moriarty had to stand still when he took that ball. Golden going across field and almost going at Moriarty when he gave the pass. Coloto Hume comes around in support, but he can't find the gap. Andy Courier at the play of the ball. Hume falls flat on his face as he was pushed as he played that ball. That's a good long ball out, nearly a good long ball out. Hadley had just come in slightly off the wing, and the long ball was a touch too long.
Just have to go with it.
Yeah, that's all right. It should be over now. Well, we've played a good few minutes overtime in this half, and I just wondered if the timekeeper's watch has stopped. Eastwood Jackson keeps the ball alive. And there is the half-time hooter. So Hull going 12 points to nil up, scoring after 10 minutes and 21 minutes, both converted by Eastwood. The half-time score here at the Boulevard: Hull FC 12, Widnes 6. Widnes 0. So the game back on the way. Widnes with a lot to do in this second half. Can't see any sign of a substitution at the moment. Possession, but the final tackle. The ball just holds up in the mud. Goulding, good support. Widnes break the halfway line, 2 tackles to go. Well, perhaps more than 2 tackles to go. Obviously my counting not what it should be, but possession loss. Again, the crowd not happy with that, but it seemed a fairly innocuous tackle. Good inside ball there from Henjak, and a solid tackle was needed. The ball just popped up, luckily for Widnes. Forward pass, surely, and a knock on anyway. Well, really not the best of things for Widnes there. You can see the thinking, because there was a gap on the outside, but just a bit too hasty. I think the pass was forward anyhow, but then the ball knocked on. So as in the first half, Hull making the most of the early possession, and a good dummy there, and Jackson able to go on his own. There's good support. 20 metres off the Widnes line. A good ball out there, and Gale spots the line. He's going to go close. Excellent tackle by Stuart Spruce, and it had to be. Rob Nolan again, just inches short there. I think that's the final tackle. Jackson spins the ball out. Henjak, the dummy, flicked inside. A step away, and there's a gap. Wow, he just couldn't make it. The crucial cover tackle. I think that's Rob Wilson underneath all of that pile of bodies. And Wilson kicks the ball away. It bounces off Stuart Spruce. He has to field it in the goal earlier, which manages to break that Widnes try line. Paul Hume knocks off Mike Dixon, the Hull substitute. Eventually tackled by Nolan. Hadley knocks off Eastwood. Eastwood just did enough to make him stumble. For Milo, dips in the tackle, he gets the ball out well, and that's a great break by Widnes. The support inside, that's where the ball goes. Oh, but an interception. Well, when your luck's not going with you, it goes against you. That was great break by Bobby Golding. He just flicked the ball out inside to Julian O'Neill, I think was the support player, but the interception saved, a 6-pointer for certain. And again, Hull keep the ball alive, looking for the gaps in the Widnes defence. Spin out to the left. And Jack, Hull head for the sticks, good support, but again Paul Moriarty spotted that one early. Well, the ball went loose. I don't think it was a particularly high tackle or vicious tackle, as Jackson just dipped into it. And the penalty goes to Widnes. Golding takes a tap. For Milo, keeps the ball alive. Hume in support. Hull player there injured as he just flashed across the camera screen. I couldn't make out who it was. Still down. The ball goes loose, and what will be the decision? And there's the injured Hull player. Well, he doesn't look to be in too good a way. Is helped from the pitch. Never a happy sight. So a sad loss for Hull. A player of the quality of Jackson. Now Widnes give away a penalty. Wilson wins that penalty for Hull. Swinging arm in the tackle. And Eastwood steps up to fancy his chances at having a go at goal. Minutes into the second half. So Eastwood slots that one over. 14 points to 0 for Hull. Well, Widnes not the happiest of places at the moment, professional rugby league wise. Financial difficulties and forcing Widnes to allow a number of players to go onto the transfer list. Playing wise, things seem to be brightening up on Wednesday night, but with no disrespect to Salford, it's a different kettle of fish here this afternoon at the Boulevard. Well, a slip there at the half-back by Mike Dixon. A little bit too anxious just to quickly get on with the game. And that gives possession to Widnes. Golding chucks it in, picks it out. O'Neill dummies, holds the ball up. He tends to run with the ball in two hands virtually all the time, always looking to be aware to pass. Inside ball to Paul Moriarty. Slips it in for Coloto. Coloto dances and dummies but can't make any headway. Quick play of the ball though allows Hume to take that one himself, and he's been pushed towards touch. He manages to hit the deck. David Hume. Golding kicks for the corner, but well, whatever Bobby Golding was attempting to do there didn't come off. You can see the amount of wind there in that far corner. The far corner flag is blowing all over the place. Hull physio comes on to attend to something. Shouldn't be any reason to hold up the play for that though. Well, that's a bad mistake by Hull. Widnes given possession on the second tackle, 25 metres out. Well, a Widnes substitution has been made. I wasn't aware of that. It's Steve McCurry that's come on. Number 15, the other Widnes substitute, of course, is Jonathan Davis. Possession and something of a comedy of errors. Both sides giving away in these opening of the second half. So the kick goes in. I'm just looking to see If I can spot who's gone off for Widnes, difficult to see on my monitor here. Well, Jonathan Davis has come on as well. Well, I'm certainly well out of it here. Well, a little bit of hassle. Well, the penalty be interesting to see what that's for. Not playing the ball at the correct place, is it? It looked to me as if the Hull player was pulling forward, but the penalty goes to Hull. And Eastwood will just slot this one in, happy to gain a few yards, just short of that 20-metre line. Andy Dannett, tackled by Paul Moriarty. Dixon to his fellow substitute, Divey. But I'm not sure that Danny Divey would appreciate that pass. Sharp. Richard Gay at the half-back. And Jack. Hull look to move the ball out. A dummy switches inside, but that was well spotted by Mosi Coloto. A big hit by Coloto on Gay. Gary Nolan clips through. That should be comfortably fielded by John Devereux, and it is. Scott Gale completes the tackle. Stuart Spruce tackled by Matt Donkin. O'Neill twists, turns, makes some yardage for Widnes. And a good break there. A crucial tap on Jonathan Davis just brings him down. If Davis had got away there, it could have been all on. McCurry makes a good break from the half-back. One of his specialities, that Steve McCurry, a little bit like Lee Jackson. The penalty goes to Widnes. McCurry not allowed to get up and play the ball. So 15 minutes into this second half, Widnes 0, Hull 14. It's looking good for the Humbersiders at the moment, and this could push them towards that top 4 spot. And of course it will put Widnes closer towards the bottom 4. Not a happy position for the Chemics. Courier steps away, can't get the ball out. Widnes push the whole line. McCurry looks for support, but he's covered well by Ivan Henjak. Courier turns the ball back this way. That's a better kick. Devereux nearly picked up there. Well, that was a 50-50 ball. That was a better kick by Bobby Golding, and John Devereux wasn't far short. Well, I'm not too sure why that was a tap on the 20-metre line, to be honest, because it seems to me that the Hull player was tackled behind the line, unless of course it was the 6th tackle, which I'm sure it must have been. So that's that one explained. So another chance goes begging for Widnes, and Hull pushing back into the Widnes half, certainly having the better of the field position in this first 15 minutes of the half. And that's a good kick. Well, it's not going to go dead. An excellent kick there. Hadley was forced to field it. With hindsight, I'm sure that Hadley would have picked the ball up earlier, but I must admit, I thought it was just going to bobble into bed. An excellent kick. Oh, the Widnes look a little bit fed up at the moment. Things just not happening for them. Good deep drop out, makes the halfway line. Nolan, not the best of passes, but well held by Dive. Wilson can't go anywhere, can't get past for Milo. It's a good inside ball, though it almost opened a gap in the Widnes line. And now the attack comes back this way. Quick play of the ball and it continues. Henjak, Gale dummies. Crucial tackle by Moriarty and he's lost the ball. Well, he's scored in fact. Well, I beg your pardon, I thought that was the 10-metre line. But he's actually over the halfway line, over the try line, and Gale has scored. 18 points to 0 for Hull. I'm sure that Eastwood will have a fair chance of kicking this one. And Scott Gale just took that one on. He seems to be covered, but he just threw a little shimmy in there, and Paul Moriarty couldn't hold him up. Will just now throw caution to the wind and take some chances. Still a fair way to go in this game, but Widnes, well, they've got to score more than 3 times. That one misses. 18-0. So Widnes 18-0 down, or Hull 18-0 up, depending which side you support. And that's an excellent break. The cover tackle just got there, but a great break by Eastwood. And Dive burst through the first tackle. So again, Hull setting up good position. It's been a good workmanlike performance so far by Hull. Nothing particularly spectacular. The touch to just come on there. It looks as if the penalty will go to Hull. Andy Dennett seems to have taken a knock. And Paul Moriarty, well, looks in disbelief. Use of the elbow, or the forearm, as Dennett was on the floor. So a bit of indiscipline by Widnes. Will put Hull in an even better field position, just on the 20-metre line. Duncan comes in well off the wing, uses the dummy. 15 metres out. Dixon, the ball spun out, well held by Henjak, and quick hands, keeps the ball alive. Gay can't evade the tackle of Steve McCurry. Henjak brings in Walker. Henjak again, this time he goes towards the line himself. He fancied his chances, I think, there. Ivan Henjak. Gale again in a similar position where he was when he scored before, but this time the kick puts Widnes under more pressure. Stuart Spruce falls on the ball and will have to drop out. So at the moment, Widnes taking something of a beating in terms of possession and position. Haven't had any possession to speak of for the last 10 minutes or so. And Hull are just turning the screws and piling on the pressure. Again inside that Widnes 20-metre line. Deep line, the ball moves out along it. It's not too much ground made, but the dummy almost comes off. The gap nearly opened up. Crucial tackle by Jonathan Davis, and Davis again in on that tackle. And that's a tester. While that's swirling in the wind, you can see there the difficulties caused by that wind. That ball was all over the place. As it happened, the Hull chasers were offside. Jonathan Davis played on the wing against Salford, and well, as you would expect, coming back after such a lengthy layoff, it tied him a little bit. He was feeling the pace. By the end of the match, he was moved to full back and then finished the match at standoff, but he did feel the pace a little bit. Second tackle, Widnes looking to find a gap. Haven't managed to break down the whole defence in this half. Well, play the ball. The half-back was stood a few yards back there, and Hull nearly pinched possession. Moriarty well into a gap there. Flick ball out to Hume. He keeps the ball alive back inside. Devereux can't find a gap. But the penalty is given to Widnes. Devereux looking to get up for the quick play of the ball. Wasn't allowed to do that. And Devereux comes in. He scored a try like this a few weeks ago, coming in off the wing. Caught the opposition unawares. And he's taking a knock in that. Well, I must admit, I didn't see if Devereux lost the ball or if it was pinched. To be honest, I didn't even know that Gus Walker had the ball. The touch judge, I think, making that decision there. Two officials consulting, good teamwork. And that's a gap. David Hughes put Urge through a gap. He knocks off the first tackle, and can he get the ball down? He does. He's over in the corner. An excellent try by Widnes. Quick thinking by Steve McCurry there to take a quick tap. Widnes just moved the ball out, and that was a good ball by David Hume, which eventually sent Richie Urge into that gap. And Urge just knocked off a couple of tackles. He's done it 7 times this season to score. And Widnes perhaps with a faint glimmer of hope.
Davis growing a beard.
Is he? He didn't have one on Thursday.
He's got a bit of growth on him there.
No, he's not sure. Well, Jonathan Davis having the same difficulty as Eastwood had with his kicks. Julian O'Neill has to hold the ball. It's a difficult kick for Davis. Touchline in the wind. Steadies himself, gets the distance but not the direction. 20 points to 4, 18 points to 4, I should say, for Hull. So 10 minutes left in this match, and in spite of that score by ours, Hull seem to have this game fairly well sewn up. Moriarty's lost the ball. Hull have come up in possession. Henjak. Good switch to the short side. Now it comes open. Wilson steps inside. No. So Widnes moving out towards the halfway line. Midway through this set of 6 tackles, the crowd shouts for the forward pass, but the referees ignoring that. Coloto dummies, can't get the ball out. Chip over the top, Courier, can you get there first? He does, he kicks ahead, but that ball bounces off Gay. Unlucky there for Andy Courier. Bit of intelligent play, but the ball bounced off Gay, and Gay picked up well and breaks the halfway line. Davis and Moriarty, the 2 Welsh internationals, make that tackle. Good tackle by Jonathan Davis again. Speculation about Davis's future at Widnes. But obviously by the time this video gets out, it will be known whether he's been transferred before the cup deadline. Personally, I can't see any teams coming in unless Leeds make a late bid. Hadley looks to do something following that O'Neill break. Long ball out, Courier steps away, nearly steps away, caught by the ankle. Stuart Spruce, Hume misses out, there's John Devlow at the acting half-back. Coloto thought about the inside ball to Stuart Spruce. And that's a high kick from Davis. It's a test there, but Richard Gay doesn't miss many of them, and he catches it behind the line, so it's a tap out on the 20-metre line. Hull come away, strong play by the home side, up to that halfway line. Walker. Now the 2 number 10s having a slight tussle in the tackle. The final tackle for Hull. The ball again back deep, a flat kick. Bobbles, sits up nicely for Hadley. Widnes forced to pass the ball out inside that 20-metre line. Desperate measures now for the Chemics, but still this whole defence is standing strong. David Hume steps inside, looks for support, there it is, but Coloto just can't hang on to it. It sits up for Dive. A good tackle by Hadley, and Ayres comes in with a big hit to complete it. Andy Bennett put down by David Hume and Coloto. Henjak. The dummy opens a gap. Space in the middle for Henjak. He's going for the line. He just can't step. In fact, impeded by his own player there. Walker was in the same gap. The kick bounces away. O'Neill picks it up. Now the touch judge has come on for something. The referee was right up with the play, and just wonder what the touch judge has spotted that the match official missed. Well, the penalty's going to Hull, and pulling back, was it? I think that's what the signal was. Touch judge perhaps spotted off the ball that maybe a Hull player was impeded as he attempted to support. And once again, Widnes give away possession by a touch of ill discipline. Paul Eastwood should knock this one over to make it 20 points to 4. Four minutes left in this second half. So Eastwood steps up, and he could do that in his sleep, couldn't he, Paul Eastwood? 20 points to 4 now for Hull. So Widnes restart, but really now it's just academic. It's a question of playing out the last 4 minutes. And the Chemics go further into that deep water towards the bottom end of the table. The Hull go up towards the top 4 positions, crucial for the end of season playoffs. Break by Mike Dixon from the half-back. The final tackle for Hull. The ball slung back for the kick. It's a deep one. Stewart's boost nearly knocked on. He just caught it on his shins. Hadley not had many chances today, although a fairly creditable performance by Hadley. He seemed to lose form a little bit just after joining Widnes. Initially put in some excellent games and then lost a little bit of form, lost his place in the team, but not had too many chances today. He's broke through a few tackles. O'Neill spins in the tackle, looks for support, but can't get the ball out. He's anxious to get up and play it quickly. Holds the ball in one arm, looking to slip it. Covered. Moriarty, Jonathan Davis, kicks deep. That just goes to Richard Gay. The Widnes line comes up, and Gay will just take that tackle. Always makes at least a few yards, Gay. 90% of the time he manages to actually break the first tackle. Top class fullback. Second tackle for Hull. As we come into the final minutes of this match, just coming into the last minute, in fact, by my watch. Well, a gap opened up in the Widnes defence there, and Anthony Jackson made the most of it. Dixon, the kick and chase. Hadley again forced to field it. Well, the ball, he's lost the ball, gone backwards, that should be a scrum. With Hull to feed, Hadley looks a bit dejected, as well he might. The Widnes forwards just wandered over, forlorn, at the end of another miserable Sunday afternoon. David Hume still practising his art. It doesn't matter that there's only a minute or two left and Widnes have got no chance of winning this game. Hume just gets in a bit more practice and slowing up the play of the ball. But Widnes get possession. O'Neill dummies the kick, long ball out. Devereux had to stand still to take it, but he's beat the first tackle, can't beat the second, and just can't get the ball out. O'Neill again looks to do something, this time to Spruce. Spruce evades the first tackle, but to no avail, and there is the final hooter. So, pulsating game here at the Boulevard. Hull taking an early lead, tries from Nolan, converted also by Gale after 21 minutes, and then a penalty by Eastwood made it 14-0 after 48 minutes. Gale grabbed the second 20 minutes into the second half to make it 18-0. Widnes just with one solitary score from Vicchiers on 70 minutes, and then Eastwood just finished it off with a 76-minute conversion. And that makes the final score here at the Boulevard. Hull 20, Widnes 4 points.
He's a soundman, that geezer in the doorway there. Stereo 4-inch to mono 3.5. Just have quality or sound. Fully equipped truck with stereo mono, gear, but I made that mistake. Yeah, we used to have a decent camera. That's right. I don't see the connection myself, but still. Let me think.
don't know what's going on inside there.
Must have some of what I want is a 3.5 to XLR. And then box for this. Cheers. Yes. Nothing happening. Are you recording now?
Yeah.
Is it waggling? Oh, the needle's waggling, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're not hearing anything out of that?
One. So that's on.
Go to audio there.
Giving the ball a line. Good run round to start this off. That's the one that did it. Brilliant good defence. Any chance of a kick over? You can see quite clearly. Anxious there, just trying to get the scene quite clearly. Here he comes.
So far, he's long way up. He's certainly got the trajectory, and he's got the accuracy as well. So it's Hull 0, Wigan 18.
I think he's going to have to come off his bang his shoulder again. Casual attempt to kick that ball under a crane, but the movement on the leg followed through.
Oh, leave it.
So Hull then with everything to do by 8 points to 0. The wind in their faces. Already the strength of some of the other players.
Quite happy to let the ball go into touch. To take the gamble. Let's see all three players talking to each other. Good thinking. Fraction of a tackle, wasn't it? Being helped there by the halfback Hewitt coming through. Stay No pressure upon him at all. He's waiting for I think we're quite happy to go into the half-time break. We'll use it sorted their defence out as well. Second marker. Really away then. 4 points. Double breaks are coming. Salvage something out of this first half.
Get away, get away. Hold up,
Cover defense. Opposite number going in there. Good work there, minor touchdowns. One going low, one or even two going over the top. You got Riley's top?
Just gone this way. Cross.
Certainly getting into the game now, isn't he? The Heartland player there, the standoff Johnson. Just got last pass into the centre hole. Positioning by the referee, David Griffiths.
Come on! Come on! Go!
Yeah, give it all!
Back in this game. Try their score just after the restart. Give themselves up a little bit of confidence there. The fullback to Sandra Wall. That's his tag. So far, the goal is collected. He's on the ball, I'm afraid he's the be happy with that. Don't give away a silly penalty. You're a little bit excited.
Riley is the running off. Straight away.
To hold this second half. Now things down a little bit. Silly penalty here. While we're going to get out of their own quarter.
Good shot, play! Something's all right! That's ball!
Ball play by Kendall on the hooker. He's caused a lot of problems for the whole defence. He's running with a lot more purpose.
Don't let them in!
Smith there did drop it, but really interfered a little bit there by the fullback. So say the card of the game, fullback Craig Adams. Now into the wing. Well, a lot eager this second half. So they England would have the ears burning to lift their game. Thinking, slow things down, taking advantage, realising that this is England well into their own quarter. Mistake. That's a penalty. The great tussle round between the Swiss and Gary Duke and Chris Hanselon. Exceptional players, both of them. ball just going behind him. Trying to drag it in. Just going to his shoulder. The impact of the tackle is enough to jolt it clear. There's been some real bone crunches out there. This whole defence really has stepped up this year. They're doing very well the second half. We'll have to revert to the kicking game, I'm sure we can. A little bit too long really, but we chip over it. stopped there. He caught from the shepherd. He stopped waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. He will be now. That's the handover. He lost there with the loose ball getting off and he got the added sprint. He's a player. The double shot is there. Really, that could have been a wasted effort. Lost their chance. Well, they did the right thing, didn't they? It was Mark in the centre that got this quick ball away out to Aston. Just tried to do the same thing. Afraid he just went behind. The second chance that they've thrown away in the last 5 or 6 minutes. Driving into the back line, made the break. You can see there's no intention of trying to get that ball away. He knows it's Wigan that are in the lead, 12-6. It's position that counts now and possession.
Police! Put it up!
Just played the ball there, the half-back line here. I'll skip it. Brandon has got the capability of getting a draw out of this game. Excellent play by Lindsay. See him shouting out to full back Andrew Craig, it's mine. Exactly what he was going to do. Very positive, very positive. I'll be happy with that for this point. That's a bad mistake, but Hull still have to grind their way down. Getting to the point now where they're going to throw close in these very, very slippery conditions. Get this ball out wide, a long pass. It's not easy. Tough squad, he's had a big game. Don't put out that tackle and got a stray boot underneath. Quite painful. By a winger there, especially the hooker running it through. Other than the half-back controlling things, there he is. Excellent play there. Good thinking, good play. This really was a bad mistake by the substitute keeper. Put through very costly. A bit awkward for the substitute to come on. The best of things in big conditions. yet, but they've got a long way downfield before they can grab this 6 points that they need.
Hey, forwards, forwards, get round! Get round! Come on!
Paul Price. Deakin. Price. Again a high one. For Luke. Doesn't get old. He does get it this time. Gooding. And up and under for Pearce to catch. That came off Mark Nightingale. That ball comes to him a chance to run at this Peterborough defence. Can he do that? Godding is chasing him, and the ball comes off Godding's foot for a Burnley throw. Kept up with him all the way, did Godding on Comstead there. Rory has to watch himself here, but he quickly centres in. Taylor, Luke Parris, overhead kick, rather soft one from Farrell there. No trouble for Neenan. Steve Davis getting over the head of Phillips. Can O'Gorny do something here with O'Gorny on this near flank, along with Hoskin? McGrory, first time pass downfield. Again it rolls to Neenan. Davis holding on to Phillips, giving away a free kick. Or rather the other way around, as Phillips must have been fouling Davis. Niggling player, Steve Phillips. Deakin. Britton. Britton squares up for Gardner. Gardner again to Deakin, lets that one slip, and Luke's in, and running forward is Gooding. Gooding to Phillips. Phillips shoots, and Chris Pearce dives to his left to capture that. Away comes Price, only to find Deakin. Taking a long ball, but Paris is in, Taylor's in. Paris wins that 50-50 ball. Paris going forward, the full-back, putting the number 11, Noel Luke offside. Burnley free kick then. linesman asking Radigan to take this free kick a few yards back. And Deacon in turn issuing the instructions to his teammates. Martindale with a header forward. Oskin just missing that lunging challenge from Martindale. But in fact it's a bit of a throw. Looks like coaching from the bench, and the referee, Mr. Stevens, having a word. Looks like the Burnley bench actually. Or could it be the Peterborough? I think actually it could be the Peterborough bench. Martindale with a long throw down upfield. Comsted puts that one out of play. Two substitutes coming, getting warmed up. And they're the Burnley subs, of course. Phil Malley and Phil Devaney. Will they get a chance to come on? Possibly one of them will. Just have to wait for that. 16 minutes gone in this second half. Burnley 1, Peterborough 0. Taylor and Price really out there for Peterborough. McCastle away for Butterworth. Butterworth finds Paris to Collins. Collins a long ball for Butterworth, but offside again, and a free kick to Burnley. Well, it could be described as a classic, but at the moment Burnley having scored the only goal of the game, and if that remains the same after 90 minutes, it'll be 3 points in the bag for the playoff positions. Garney, a good flick on for Taylor, but gone back, quick flick back to Neenan. Header in there, Steve Davis, Farrell to O'Garney, O'Garney turns, runs.
But these have been